Peace. My name is Ahmed Childs, also known as the last born child. Based on hip hop, I do poetry, I do master ceremony, I've done some DJing, I plan events. Kids are so impressionable, and it's taking them in a direction that they don't need to be going in so young. People say hip hop started in like 1972 with DJ Kool Herc, which is true, but if you look at it, the elements of graffiti was in the late 60s because the hip hop culture was based on youth in New York City. And so that graffiti came from them going to different neighborhoods, tagging their names. If they was from this gang or this neighborhood, when they went somewhere else, they tagged their name, and it caused controversy because they wasn't from around there. And they, if they from West Baltimore or New York, West Bronx or East Bronx or Iowa set up, if they go around this area and they tag such and such street that's not around there, these dudes around here is gonna be upset about it.
Like turf war.
Yeah. And that evolved from the gangs. Africa Bambaataa, he was a gang leader. He took his gangs and was like, look, we gotta figure a better way. So the gangs stopped fighting and started b-boying. We did this a couple weeks ago. Now we back again. You got the camera. Let your people know they can peep the flow. The last B.O. R to the N. You can bring your squadron. I'ma send them all to see the RN at Good Sam, maybe Hopkins. Last born off the top, he be rocking.
I'm IMATELLMUVA. My real name is Sharon Childs, but my trade name is IMATELLMUVA. Most people call me Mother for short. And what IMATELLMUVA does, she outfits artists. I do a little side work as a youth advocate. If a person can influence someone's behavior, an act or an action or an activity can also do the same. The potential or the possibility is always there. I don't think any one person can say definitively that it can't. Scantily clad women, as you say, can help to promote an interest in something that is beyond that child's maturity level. Not for everyone, but for some, because it's unfair to generalize. I also write and publish online articles. Free verse poetry is poetry that doesn't necessarily rhyme. The Nubian princess.
Oh, wow.
She was a Nubian princess, or so she thought. The black heiress to a fortune of time. Her wealth staggered her every move. Her thoughts became mere etches of her true self. She did not like what she felt, so she moved away, only to find herself again.
I hope you
Action!
I'm trying to get in.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I'm hot to see.
Get with us, brother.
I'm Voice, and we're doing this panel project. We're here with the Fisherman on the set of his video. Fisherman, tell them what you're doing here.
Recording a video.
Tell them what it's about.
Basically, this is a video for my song "Have Mercy." The video is basically about me mentoring two young guys. One of them is struggling with being a brand new father. The other one is struggling with being in gangs. And it just shows how I counsel them and they reconcile, and just one guy decides that he can live without the gang, and the other guy decides that God can heal his relationship with his son's mother. Basically, we try to do something positive instead of just, showing money and drugs and cars and women and all that stuff. We want to actually show some reality. We want to use this as an opportunity to just show another side of life and how God can still work in normal people's lives. You know what I mean? The people who ain't rich and got the money and the fancy and the glitter and the gold, the normal folk. You know what I mean? Basically, I'm the bridge. I'm bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying? I am the in between church and the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'll say this, and this is what I say to everybody. no matter what you do in life, no matter what you feel like your purpose is or what you feel like you're called to do, always make sure that it enlightens the mind, touches the heart, and moves the will. That's what it's all about. Enlighten the mind, touch the heart, and move the will. You mean teach somebody something, touch their heart so they can feel it, and encourage them to move their will to a more positive direction. Amen. I love y'all. Y'all gonna see more of me in the future. Be blessed. Give my girl an A. I want she should get an A on her paper.
Thank you.
So it was TUFFLON Donna, coming straight out of Baltimore City. I call myself a boss. I come hardcore. I believe it has a lot to do with the parents. It has a lot to do with what's acceptable. Now, ratchet is acceptable, but instead of somebody having an education or what's going on, you got hood things that's going on, but you don't have to be a subject of that. And nowadays the music just make it seem like it's cool, and it need to result back to where we're more influencing the neighborhoods to get from the situation instead of just accepting it. I don't care who you are, whether you the boardroom chick, you the chick that just got the 6 kids and you just going to school and all of that. You a bust a chick head for your kids for the right thing. Somebody take you out of the wrong situation, just take you out of character. You just may have to. You just may have to resort to where you came from or what you just might do, because people just may take you another place. Real is real. Not saying that this is what it has to be all the time. Just know that you may just take me there and this is how I'm going to react. It's like a catch-22. It's like you want to get out there. You don't want to sell yourself out. But it's like you gotta sell yourself out a little bit just to get heard, you know, or whatever. So it's kind of catch-22. I'd rather be an indie artist. But, you know, it's hard when it comes to like the females. Like the industry is so big, it's so wide, and they try to make it seem like it could only be one, and it's like millions of guys out there. So I really feel like it's overrated. Like when it comes to a female, I think guys are kind of scared of, or maybe she come a little harder than me, or maybe her lyrics just may be harder than mine. And like, you know, when it comes to, you know, females like us, it be like that. Our shit just be maybe harder than the next person, but you know, not to feel like it is enough room for 100 of us to just run out there and just do it.
Exactly.
But it's like, if we not running underneath a nigga's wing, then it's nothing, and it shouldn't even be like that. So we gave life, so why not give us a chance to give life to music all over again? You know, like open the industry, open the door for more females to come out there. They tell me, they say, Donna, please, ask why you fucking leave. This game ain't been the same. The more and more they getting lame. You know I've been a justice seat, but I'ma take this custody. These females, they be judging me. These females, they be bugging me. I tell them I won't really stop. They really ain't been that hot. No damn to really feel my spot. They thought they did, but they not. They thinking they be testing me. I showed the best what best could be, so who the fuck is testing me? Dare you just to step to see. Bless the rest just for me. Up off my jet for that 3 them legend years that was for free. For these years you watching me.
All right.
Boogie Monsters is worldwide. Just pop Boogie Monsters into your Google engine and you'll see all of the hundreds and thousands of followers and supporters we have.
Considering the fact that you're a conscious rapper, how do you feel about the impact that music today is beginning to have on our youth?
I would say I'm a conscious hip-hop artist. You know, rap is a controversial word.
Sorry about that.
You know, some people feel like rap is the commercial side of things, hip-hop is the culture.
Lesson
As
learned.
an artist, I would say I like some of the things that hip-hop has instilled in our youth, particularly during the late 80s when Self-Destruction was out and Stop the Violence movement. I think that was really when hip-hop was the greatest vehicle as far as conscious messages, and pop days it's kind of disappointing to see it go so far the other way. Basically the street element, and I think it's cool because it reflects reality, but at the same time it's not the only reality for black folks, you know what I mean? I think our story is a little more broader than what hip-hop makes it out to be sometimes. I'm really feeling the indie movement. Technology is making it possible. So I'm one of those artists constantly trying to expand people's mind frame as far as what they like in hip-hop music and what's on the market, and trying to change the market so people are more open to the conscious music and positive messages. You know, I just want to be authentic. I want to be who I am through my music, and I would advise others to do the same.